First, let me say I'm thrilled to be at the state convention surrounded by so many Democrats. It's also great to be in New York and not in Washington this week. But let me tell you, don't listen to the pundits or the talking heads on TV. The past year has been one of the most productive years for the House of Representatives in a long time. We've passed essential legislation, like the American Rescue Plan, to help our country weather this pandemic. We also passed the largest investment in our country's infrastructure in decades, funding major rail expansions like Gateway and renovating Penn Station, supporting the MTA and transforming how we look at transportation, changing our focus from highways to include bikes, buses, pedestrians. And Democrats passed in the House the Build Back Better Act, the first major expansion of our social safety net since the 1960s. It will make child care more affordable and accessible, lower the cost of prescription drugs, invest in NYCHA, and begin to tackle the ever-growing threat of climate change. New York State and City have done quite well under these bills, in no small part to the seniority of our House delegation. Chairs like myself and Hakeem Jeffries and Karen Maloney and Eddie Velasquez and Greg Meeks have been able to help steer resources and support to New York that might otherwise have ended up elsewhere. While what we've been able to pass into law this year will be transformative for the nation and for New York, it's only a portion of the work we must do. We need to continue to fight back against Republicans' attempts to limit the right and ability of people to vote. We have seen the Republican Party fall into anti-democratic authoritarian hands, and we are teetering on the edge of the whole country following. In the Judiciary Committee and in the House, I shepherded through the reauthorization of the Voting Rights Act. But until the Senate takes action, we must continue to fight on the ground with everything we've got. This is a fight for the soul of our country. And after impeaching Donald Trump twice, and witnessing firsthand the insurrection at the Capitol on January 6th, and now the total denial of this coup attempt by the Republican Party, we are fighting for our democracy. The Republican Party is attacking our democracy. We can and must win this fight for the soul of our country. And in that fight, New York is on the front lines. But thankfully, with the leadership of Kathy Hochul, it's been a new day in Albany, and we will win that fight here in New York. I'm proud to call Kathy Hochul my governor. Kathy's hard-working, collaborative approach has delivered results and made government work for all New Yorkers. Since taking office, she immediately went to work solving tough problems. She put forward a strong blueprint to combat the surge of COVID-19, accelerate the state's economic recovery, and create a pathway for more families to join the middle class. Our state and our country are truly at a crossroads, and the stakes are very high for all of us. Over the past year, we in Congress have been working with President Biden and his administration to safeguard democracy in our country and bring justice and integrity back to our federal government. But we need partners here at home who can deliver for all New Yorkers. I know that Governor Hochul is the person who can best lead our state through the difficult challenges ahead. She's a woman of integrity, a New Yorker, albeit from a distant city in the western part of our state. But in all seriousness, she is a New Yorker to her core, and she is bringing the necessary changes to our state. I'm proud to support her and the entire Democratic ticket, and urge all of us to go out and elect our entire Democratic ticket in November. By working together, we are stronger, and will continue leading our country and state in the right direction. Thank you very much.